WNYWaterCooler.com.
WNYWaterCooler.com.
The Patriots offense has no talent. Take out Rob Gronkowski. Their best player is a 5'10" white guy. Their offense is a joke. I've never heard of any of their running backs. This guy, Deion Lewis, is a joke. Preston Brown's going to send Deion Lewis into, I don't even know. This team, Thumper, this guy lays wood. We're not the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Did you see our DBs just laying guys out? Like, these guys are, we're going to stop. This team, New England has come into our barn. They have no idea what they're in for. I can't wait till Julian Edelman runs into Ronald Darby after a 5-yard reception and gets just destroyed. This game is going to be a joke. I hate this team. I'm so glad Brady's playing. I can't wait for him to come in here, get his bell rung every time he drops back. I'm so amped for this game.
Clearly. It's Tuesday.
This is a huge game. This is why we paid $1,000 for season tickets. This is what we've been waiting for since we were 15 years old.
Welcome back. WNYWaterCooler.com podcast. We're all sober. It's a Saturday afternoon. I fired Coast, and he deleted Twitter, but somehow he's still here.
Yeah, you fired me for, 12 hours?
Because I'm such a sweetheart.
You just realized that without me, you have you and Tim, which could be...
I could hang up on you right now. All right, whatever. So was that the worst game ever, that Colts game? Holy smokes.
I think I eliminated it from my memory. What happened? What was the 37-5?
I remember 2 plays. The guy not catching the punt, and then that one pass by Luck, and then the Clay fumble. That's about all I remember from that game.
I
think our D checked out completely. It just didn't seem. I mean, they just resigned to the fact that the offense is totally.
Yeah, they were gassing us for 9 yards a pop on first down up the middle.
Yeah, and
when it was 21-0.
No.
It was 14-0. It was 14-0 when Clay fumbled, and that was, I think.
No, it was 6-0. It was 6-0. We were at the 15-yard line, and then we got a penalty on the extra point, so then they went for 2. It would have been a completely different game. It was 6-0. It was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Lorenzo Alexander, I mean, by that time it was over, but how does he not get that ball?
I know. That was brutal. When you have our offense, it's like you can't afford to not capitalize on those opportunities. And, that fumble killed us, but it sucks that, our offense is so terrible that you're doomed with one mistake. The game has to go perfect for you.
Our freaking quarterback ran out of bounds 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage instead of throwing the damn ball away.
I was furious. I was furious about that play too. You might have been right. We might have been better. Well, I think we probably would have been better off with the Pizza Boy starting, just because Eric Anderson, he hasn't had enough practice time, or he didn't, or whatever. He's just horrible. I don't know.
He sucks. He's a loser, a career loser is what he is.
Yeah, I've lost all faith in this front office and coaching staff, I think. The most important position in your organization, I don't care what organization you're running, to completely ignore it is it's a crime what they've done to the team and the fans. They've done nothing to address the offense, and then their plan going into the season is that they are going to go with Peterman as their veteran and a rookie project. And they had a veteran on the roster, and they're like, oh, we don't need a veteran. Then a month later, they're like, oh, yeah, we need a veteran, so we're going to pick this guy up from the scrap heap when we had someone here who was better and knew the offense. How can anyone have any sort of faith in anything that they do now? I just can't. And I was the biggest backers of these guys, of anyone. You guys know that. And I can't trust a single thing.
I said all this in April when we drafted Allen.
I'm not giving up on Allen. It's just a plan in general of, you have a veteran, you trade him, then a month later you're like, crap. And this was before Allen even got hurt. Then a month later, it's like, oh shit, we need a veteran, and you sign some guy off the street.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Coast.
What?
We're in the Northeast. You got to run the ball and control the clock.
Oh my God.
And keep,
Do you actually believe that?
Limit turnovers and just win the time of possession, man.
Well,
ask McDermott. He'll tell you.
You don't. You don't need to do any of those things.
You don't get first downs. What is the weather nice in Missouri? I mean, Kansas City, they don't do that shit. But I don't want to even talk about that. That's so dumb. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, you're right. What? Oh, we don't need a veteran quarterback. Oh wait, we do need a veteran quarterback. Oh, this is the plan. Oh, that was the plan. This is the new plan. I don't understand how we had 3 different fucking quarterback plans in a month.
No plan. They have no plan. It's like week by week because figure out the best thing to do. It's a joke. They had a veteran quarterback who is still wanted in this league, who is young, who's...
he's not. Peterman was our best option the whole season, but McDermott was too scared to start him.
That's just ridiculous.
Start him week 2 because he wanted to keep... I don't blame him. He wanted to keep his job. But yeah, Peterman should have been started the whole time. Allen should not have been starting. He had 3 good passes against the Vikings. That's about it.
A.J. McCarron should have been starting.
McCarron should have been starting. I don't see... Tim, who would you have had?
Peterman should not have been on this team for training camp. He shouldn't have been. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So who did you wanted Peterman over McCarron, Tim?
Yeah.
Peterman's
I wanted nothing to do with A.J. McCarron. He's a bum, too.
They're all bums. I mean, it's pretty sad that we're arguing about McCarron.
Your Peterman take makes you sound like a clown, man. The kid, he's unplayable. Every time he's played,
dude, he looked good against Houston. He threw one bad pass, Costanza.
Houston. That was the worst pass. First of all, it cost us the season. Second of all, it was the worst pass maybe of all time.
And he did it twice in a row.
Ever thrown.
He threw the exact same pass twice in a row.
Like, the guy stepped in front of the pass before he even threw the pass. He caught it like 6 yards in front of the receiver. He didn't even look, I don't think. It was just like... He had a few good... predictable.
He had a few good passes, but... I mean, you can't throw a pick 6 like that in a tie game with 2 minutes left. I don't care.
No, exactly. So, I mean, he's got enough chances to redeem himself. He had a chance last year in Jacksonville, had a chance this year to start, had another chance in a close game coming in, and he's just blown it every time. So, the guy can't play in the league.
Are you dead, Tim?
Dude, whatever, Costanza. Yeah, all right, start Derek Anderson. He's gonna sit back. He's gonna throw 3 good balls to Benjamin. That's about it. He's a bum, bro.
I'm not saying he's not a bum. I'm just talking about this front office and coaching staff and just the lack of the plan and the decisions that were made. Like,
are we gonna lose by 40 on Monday?
Yeah, it's gonna be just a complete joke.
Who would bet on the Bills plus 14? I don't get that. I mean,
I can't see us.
I did.
You did?
We can't backdoor cover because we can't score.
Well, maybe an extra week of practice for Derek. Maybe he knows how to run an offense now. I mean, that seems unlikely. But
is McCoy playing? Do we even know? Is he out of concussion protocol?
He's playing.
Would you? Well, he's not out of. Get Twitter. I don't understand how you can delete Twitter. That's insane to me. But he's not. He hasn't been cleared yet. But that Dr. Chow guy, whoever the hell he is, he said that he'll probably get cleared by the doctors on Monday and be able to play. But
he's been practicing.
Sony Michel playing for bigger one.
Yeah, Sony Michel said that, or they said he practiced today. And Gronk said, "Did you see that Gronk tweet?" Or no, it wasn't a tweet, but it was. He said, I'm from Buffalo. They'll be starting early." So he's playing. I don't know. But.
Yeah, my buddy's going to the game from Albany. He's never been to a Bills game. He's like, "What time are they gonna start tailgating? Like 5 o'clock?" I'm like, "Dude, like 10 a.m."
We can't hear you, Tim. What is wrong with your phone?
I don't know. Yeah, I can't either.
My buddy from Albany is going to the Bills game. It's his first game ever, and he asked what time
tailgate. Like that.
10 a.m.
There will be people there early. There'll be people there Sunday night. I know some of our boys. They're bringing a smoker. They're going at like 2. I gotta work till 3, but yeah, it's gonna be. Everyone's gonna be shit faced before the game starts, and then we're just gonna be sitting there in the second quarter when we get into the stadium, and it's already gonna be fucking 20-0.
Wow, you're scared of Cordero Patterson and Kenyon Barr?
I am scared of Kenyon Barner. I'm scared of an injured Sony Michel. I'm scared of an injured Gronk. I'm scared of a 41-year-old man that doesn't eat strawberries. I'm scared
Wayne
of
Allen and Philip Dorsett. Wow, he doesn't eat. Wow, he's he's a keto guy. Jesus.
Every single time we play the Patriots, when they have like a no-name running back that's never like played before, he just goes off. It's happened so many times.
Kenyon Barner was a star at Oregon.
All-purpose at least.
Wow.
It's gonna. I mean, I could see us keeping it close for a couple minutes, but other than that, no. This game is. Just,
yeah.
I still
think our D is legit. After up Monday Night Football, they'll keep it tight in the first half, but once it sets in that our offense just can't do shit, they're gonna pack it in again, and it'll be like, like 13-3 at halftime, and then the second half will just be like
3 points. Wow.
Guessing we're not getting to double digits. I don't know how you can even. We scored 3 offensive points against Indianapolis.
And they're horrible.
Yo, I got a question. You see,
this should be good.
Did not make the trip to Indy, and then McDermott says it was a football decision. What the hell happened with that guy?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Ray McLeod. Does it matter? I mean, I haven't heard anything about. Well, what was he, a 6th round pick? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about him. There hasn't been much Bills news this week. I think everyone's just like suicidal after having to watch Derek Anderson and some people begging for a pizza delivery boy to start, and then we're 14-point dogs at home against our alleged rival.
Dude, Ray McLeod, what's his deal? Is he going to be on the field?
I doubt it.
Ray McLeod's meaningless to the outcome of this game.
Well,
100% meaningless to the outcome.
You like that? You like that other guy they promoted? I didn't see him on the field last week at all.
I don't think he did. What number is he?
Whoever that guy is 100% meaningless to the outcome of this game.
Phillips, right?
Yeah, Phillips. Cam Phillips.
Yeah, I didn't see him out there. I mean, I saw Benjamin out there a couple times. That was the only receiver I really saw the entire game.
I had to watch the game with my dad because it was his birthday. It was like the first time I watched a game with him in a decade. It was like brutal. He's more negative than me.
On Lakeside?
Yeah, it was brutal.
I'll never forget that. I watched one Bills game at Lakeside, and it was Rex Grossman, like 42-3 Bears.
Yeah.
Jesus, I watched the Super Bowl there. I had $2,000 on that
was it Carolina
Cardinals and Steelers game?
You lost, right?
Yeah, but I hedged for like $1,000.
You had $2,000 on the Super Bowl?
I love a hedge.
Well, it was the pool. I would have won $2,000, but I hedged for $1,000. It was a pool.
Oh, gotcha.
True story.
Sweet. Anyways, what were we talking about? I don't know.
Ray McLeod. He didn't make the trip, and then McDermott wouldn't answer Carucci's question for like 2 days, and he just kept saying it's a football decision. It was a football decision.
Probably mad at him for fumbling 2 kickoffs.
I would be mad. I'd be upset about that
too.
Get
back on Twitter, Ghost. Jesus.
Mike Rodak?
I've been off Twitter for like 2 days. He fumbled a kick and a punt in like the first quarter, and that was probably it. You can't when you're that's how McDermott thinks. You got to play the perfect. Can't.
No, it was weird. I saw him on Bill's Snapchat Friday, like talking like everywhere, and then all of a sudden Saturday, Ray McLeod will not make the trip for a non-football reason. Then McDermott saying it's a football decision.
Non-football reason, but it's a football decision.
Other than exactly. Ray McLeod's parents, does anyone know who he is? Or like he went to Clemson, right? So maybe some weirdos in Clemson might know him, but just get off the. We gotta change the subject. What's with this?
Who else do we have? Who else do we have?
Doesn't matter. We have no one.
Zay Jones. We got rid of Kari Lee. All right, so we got Kroom, You got Clay, who can't hold on to the ball. I mean, Logan Thomas, I haven't seen his ass since week 3.
He had a penalty, I think, last week.
Jesus.
Well, if they hated Ray McLeod, they would have caught him and pulled Foster up from the practice squad. But I mean, if he's still on the friggin' roster, he better be suited up on Monday. We have no one. We have a friggin'.
I like Foster.
Are we gonna trade anyone? What, does Foster have a catch in his career? No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
He's pretty fast though. At least he can I don't know. Are we gonna trade
boys,
anyone?
I gotta run. I'm going 27-24 Bills. Pull off the upset Monday night.
You're predicting a victory?
Booger and Witten are going to be sucking off Jason Kroom by the second quarter. 27-24 Bills. I got to run. Peace.
Jesus Christ. Does he get... What the fuck?
I don't know what he was doing. His phone, I couldn't only hear half the things he was saying. I don't know.
Well...
Anyways, so where were we?
I don't even... What is there else to even talk about? I mean, I guess we could just talk about how the Patriots completely own our lives, and it's just, embarrassing how is it possible? I don't understand how it's possible that one team can own another team for 18 years. And it's
don't even, do you hate the Patriots?
Yes. I mean, my hatred for them is sort of waning as they keep piling up Super Bowls, but... it's gone from hating them to just kind of, indifference. It really...
I can't even, it's our own, total,
ineptitude, embarrassing...
Ineptitude. Yeah, it's not... it's 18 years, and we haven't even been able to have a respectable stretch of football, in 18 years. It has nothing to do with them. It's ridiculous, man. And
the last 5 years have actually been not that bad. I mean, record-wise. We somehow win a lot of close games, and we almost always win 7, 8, or 9 games. At least the last 5 years. But it's just these Patriots games, I don't know why we don't try something different. We've been saying that for 11 years.
When was the last competitive Patriots game that didn't include them resting their starters the last game of the season?
No, we usually play one competitive game against them a year.
Last year they smoked us twice, I think.
Yeah, we scored 2. I think we scored 1 touchdown against them last year, and it was Jordan Poyer.
We scored 0 offensive touchdowns against New England last season.
I mean, how?
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a competitive game with New England where it was the outcome was in doubt until the end since the Fitz game 7 years ago. I could be wrong.
The Monday night game. There was a Monday night game 2 years ago at New England around this time that it was. They scored late in the fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they pulled away late. It was it was the game where Edelman called the 80-yard pass, and they called it back because of they blew it dead or something. Remember there was some weird play with Edelman.
Yeah, wasn't? I think it was the first play of the game, and they called it.
They beat us. Yeah, it was. They beat us 20-10. You're right. It was 20-10. I think our offense again was just couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything.
I just don't.
But you're right. That game was close.
Our best bet is to just run the Wildcat or something. It worked 10 years ago for the Dolphins. Maybe it'll work again. I mean, there's no point in us even dropping Derek Anderson back to pass to throw it to friggin' Kelvin Benjamin. We've seen how that ends.
I didn't think Anderson was obviously terrible, but I still think he was better than it was the best quarterback game outside that first half of the Vikings that we've had all season. He at least completed some. It got away from him in the second half, but it's just our offense has been so bad. It's the worst offense ever, basically. If you look at some statistics, it's crazy. And I don't know. I don't have any confidence in Anderson winning a game for us, but it's really no worse than Allen or Peterman playing. And I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for Allen. I think that the plan was to start Anderson all along, and this injury just bailed McDermott out big time.
Plan was to start who the whole time?
I feel the Anderson signing, the plan was to start him, irrespective of Allen getting hurt, and this Allen's injury, quote unquote, bailed out McDermott. He didn't even have to make that decision. Now I think Anderson's probably going to play it out at least until the last couple games.
Well, I think Allen's like more hurt than they're saying, but maybe he's not.
Think so?
I mean, I hope not.
I almost
but
think the opposite. They're like, oh, we're going to be extra precautious with him. I feel like they're just saying that because they don't want to have to play him. I don't know.
Well, I mean, last week I think it was a mistake to play Derek Anderson. He looked like he didn't have the playbook. They had like a few plays that he wasn't ready to play. He's not in football shape. He didn't even get hit, and he already has 2 injuries. He gets touched.
He was sore Monday.
I mean, everyone's probably sore, but I'm sure he was even more sore. But
probably. I mean, who knows what he was doing from January until September? Think he was working out and like staying fit, staying in shape. The guy was probably like golfing or fishing or just sitting around on a boat for 8 months.
I'm sure he got sick of hanging out with his kids and his wife.
He had like 10 days to get ready.
Well, let's just end this because this is just these games. It's not. There's like no excitement for this game whatsoever. I mean, granted, we are 2-5 and we are 14-point dogs, but Tim predicting. I wanted Tim to stick around to say how we're gonna actually win a game against the Patriots, but
he would have said something ridiculous like, Andre Holmes gonna have a big day, something like that.
Chris Ivory, he's gonna tote the ball, tote the rock 20 times. He's gonna have a huge game. He's gonna get involved in the passing game. Watch out for DeMarco.
the Vikings game, he was like, I'm like, why are you predicting the Vikings? Like, oh, Edmonds get these guys fired up. He might have been right, actually.
Well, I mean, our best bet is Edmonds gets his team fired up because he hasn't had to face the Patriots yet. He doesn't realize.
I know. All right, prediction. I'm going 38-6.
I was gonna say 30-6. I'll stick with 30-6. I don't see a scoring touchdown.
I do think it's gonna be like 13-3 at half though. They're not gonna run. They're not gonna just blast us in the first quarter. Like I think we'll battle and then it'll just get to we'll start turning. The same thing as last week. We just the offense cannot compete.
I could see McCoy having a big game if he was healthy, but I'm not sure he's even going to play.
Showcase game. Maybe they'll trade him before the game. Who knows?
We better trade somebody on Tuesday.
Yeah, we kind of skipped over that real quick. I feel like I'd be surprised if they. I mean, I want them to trade Benjamin. McCoy, it probably makes sense, but like he's the only player on our team that's like relevant.
Yeah, I don't see why.
But like,
I can't see anyone offering more than a 7th for Kelvin Benjamin. I don't know why anyone.
I would get rid of him for nothing. I would just get rid of him and not have to pay his salary somehow, or like I don't even know. I would just get rid of Benjamin somehow. Like if any team that needs a receiver will just take him for anything, I would do it. I don't want that guy on our team.
There's no point in having him on the team at this point. You might as well play these young receivers that suck. I don't know.
What do you think about McCoy, though? Do you want them to keep him or trade him?
I'd trade him for... I don't think he's worth a second-round pick, but I wouldn't trade him for less than a second, or maybe like a conditional 3rd. He still has another year on his contract, and I like him. And he's still good.
I like him, too.
But,
and like I said, he's the only... You watch our offense, there's only one player that's even worth like paying attention to right now, and it's him. And like, I don't know, then it's like our best game was when he didn't play. And running backs, I feel like, are generally just irrelevant.
It could be. It could help us to trade him, maybe. I mean, if we're forced to actually. Well, if Allen's playing, I mean, if Allen's not playing, then it doesn't matter what the fuck happens out there.
I think the smart decision for the franchise, like long term, is to trade him, especially if they can get a 2nd or 3rd. I mean, I would trade him for a 3rd. I heard we're asking for a 2nd and 3rd.
No way we get that. There's no way we get that.
But if we can get a 2nd for him, I would do it. And, it just makes sense.
All right, well, maybe we'll talk to you next week, I guess.
All right, love this mid-afternoon pod. This was a good time. Yeah.
That was weird. Get back on Twitter. Bye.
Later.
Bills like Buffalo. Go fuck yourself. Shit, I'm all about the Bills like Thurman Thomas. I don't tip, I pay bills. Bitches call me Buffalo.
Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Watch out for your cornhole, bud.
Okay, Lawrence.
Yes.